let us continue playing XCOM Enemy Within Long War mod, where I've made a couple of changes. First off, as you can see, we're all in shiny armor, but you knew that if you watched the last video. And secondly, we're now recording in 1080p because I figured, well, why not? I'm going to be recording XCOM 2 in 1080p. So yeah, I would normally continue doing things, but it seems reliable enough. I did a couple of test videos, and we're going to have a go at this.
Heading to that location.
So, House T, move up. This is my most hated map. So huzzah for that. Nowhere to really move at first turn. Let's just get our assault and people nearby.
Headed there now.
Very little cover, but I've had some good missions here on this Let's Play thus far. Okay. So moving around then, I guess the only place you can go is... Okay, we'll dash the second Glona Kitsune over there. Just checking something here. Yeah, there is. Okay, no, I just wondered how far that way we go with this, but okay. So our second clone runs up to there, and finally we have Jimmy the Shoe,
Understood.
who can run back to there. All of the Overwatches, steady weapon for you.
I'm on it. Right to that. Scanning.
Though since I can't see anything, I might as well have pistol watched. Now that sounds like a cyber disc.
Roger. Tracking.
And some sectoids, I think. Which probably means mechtoid more than cyber than sectoids, but still. Slow advance, please. And not so slow advance, there's not a lot of other places I can get to. Simoleons gets up to there. Mr. Shoe. And Bordell. I'm thinking that might actually be a better place for our sniper. The only downside, of course, is that... maybe it's not. Because of this large truck here, there's not a lot of good places to have a sniper. I'm reluctant to move too much further forward at this point.
Will do.
Alright. Ancient Stranger this way.
I'm on it.
And we'll get some Overwatches up.
What was that sound?
Something over there that might be disc related. Yeah, so we got a mechtoid to worry about later on. Fun times. Right, we'll keep Jimmy the Shoe back. We will advance Kitsune to half cover.
Target acquired.
Seekers. Okay. That's definitely workable. Let's just see how we're doing back here. So Bordell, 71% on the Seeker, 5 damage, 58 critical, go for it. Okay, resists, and 1 remains. Okay, sniping time. We have a 90% at you. I think we'll take House T, take that. I'm not going to be doing much advancement, and we do have other guys to worry about. 57 from Kitsune on you, which is definitely the preferred one because we need to get our rookies leveled up so they can be useful. Missed.
Damn it.
Okay. I think the other plan here is run gun Kirill up, but we'll move there in a moment. Angel.
X-ray neutralized.
Now, of course, we still have one to worry about. So, next up, we're going to move
Understood.
the Ancient Stranger around to there. Okay, did not encounter anybody new, which is what we wanted. That means this is probably safe. Probably.
Hunt them down. Got it. Moving.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Overwatch from you. And Fuzzy Orange Dave will run back to here. We need to have everybody more or less together here. There's also a Seeker with that 11 health.
Enemy troops.
It is a sectoid group. Wasn't really expecting a sectoid group. And obviously the Seeker doesn't come out, but interesting. Okay.
Moving to position.
Simoleons forward. One flanked. Well, if it's going to give me sectoids, I'm going to kill sectoids. One down.
Booyah.
Quite so. Does that sniper have a shot on it? Not really. A bit optimistic to think they might. Okay. We do have a command point, and we could use it to get another shot for you, but let's see what else we can do first. First off... Oh, no, 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 no. That was a misclick. That was a horrific misclick. Okay, new plan.
I'm on the move.
Oh, it's just giving me easy kills now. Is a 29 from there. That does give me sniper shots here. We kind of have to take this one. House T.
Missed the target.
Okay. Well, Kirill will stay there. I'm not expecting much from him, in fairness. The Ancient Stranger could go for grenade tossing shenanigans, but I think we'll just...
Moving out.
Out there. The good news is they are quite a way away, so even if they get the chance at shooting my misclick here in Bordel, we might actually be able to get away with this. 47% chance for a kill there, which we do want. Actually, no. I can fix this.
On it.
That's what I meant to do. Okay, I've had to waste a command point, but you know what? Sometimes you have to waste command points. Right, so only Fuzzy Orange Dave left. We'll run you up to heavy cover. We'll have our shot here, 47. Nope. And I'm not overly hopeful here, but I can't do a lot else. So I'm thinking here... I think here we Overwatch anyway, see if we can hold them in position. Well, we've managed those two together. You are going for... Oh, you've been sonically enhanced. You're in retreat. It definitely sounds like there should be a disc somewhere. Where's the shot going? Mind freight. Hits for 1. Here comes Seeker.
They're repositioning us.
That's unfortunate, but could really do a lot there. And a failed side panic. Okay. So, obvious first target then. Mr. Vishu, 100% chance of hitting for 7. And holo targeting, of course, so we've now got bonuses to hit this guy.
They're flanking my position.
Okay, but they'll actually...
Position's been compromised.
Yeah, we're okay with that. Kitsumine, half chance, but you've already had kills. I guess I might as well go with a House T shot here. What's your other one? 70% at you, 80% at you. Who else have we got that could take the shot? 66 for 4 is less than likely to be definite. Half chance at 5. I'll take the half chance here. There. Bordel, 1 in 3. Promotion for Bordel. And that means I've now got additional options going here. 47 on you. Okay, finally, House T, 70%.
I'm all out.
Yeah, our sniper's not being particularly accurate at this point. Only at 12% this way round. How far can you throw? Not very far. I'm inclined to not do a lot here.
We're green
I'm
to
going to
go.
reload. You have some options. I think your option, though, is get to harder cover. Take a kill. We're missing a lot of 70s at the moment.
Enemy is still alive.
But close combat things are definitely...
You got a KIA. No, no, please, no!
We lose the second clone of Kitsumine.
Stay down here.
A little, but you... Actually, you don't have close combat reflexes. Right. 47-32. Let's move closer.
Moving out.
So we do have a grenade option here, which would hurt one of these. Probably not kill, though. Could do 4 damage, but it's only... Could. I suppose, actually, it's better than...
Suck on
Better than most other things he could try. And he hits for 5. 1 out. I'd love to move you into a better position, but
Ready to rock.
that'll do for now. Right.
That's affirmative.
Fuzzy orange. 28 and 28. Not brilliant accuracy chances here, if we're honest, but this is what this is about. Kirill moves up. Has unfortunately hit some drones.
Got him.
Has, though, killed a sectoid.
Roger.
I
Got my
watch,
eyes on.
and Mr. Vashu needs to get into the action a bit here.
On the move.
Okay. Auto-targeting drones are a little annoying, but we might be okay if it's just the drones. I was worried it'd be something else, Cyberdisk. I haven't said a disc in a few episodes, I think. I know I've only just started recording this, and this is the second session of the re-recording, effectively, but I'm surprised we haven't seen more of them.
That all you got?
And I've just had a thought. Kirill probably doesn't have the close combat thing, does he? No, he doesn't. Oh well. Alright, so a long way back we have you. Let's move you into a position where we can actually do things. '86, I'll take the 86.
Down.
We also did 2 damage to something else looking at that, which is a little confusing. I could have gone for a capture, but it was unlikely.
Solid copy.
Right. You're around there, you have hard cover, you have a 50 chance at a drone. Let's take a shot. Missed.
I need ammo. No way that just happened. On my way.
Okay, Orange Dave. Forward and Overwatch.
Covered.
Mr. Bashu. 73. 1 down.
Weapons empty. Can't engage. That's affirmative.
Bordell. 46. Take the shot.
Out of rounds. X-ray down.
And that leaves 1 drone for us to worry about.
Incoming fire.
Okay.
Reloading.
Reload. Sniper's still out, but I'm just going to shift you 1. And this is sort of me being educated guess here that this isn't actually over. Kirill, might as well continue killing with you, actually, because experience points are experience. And we do want good assault soldiers. I need 2 damage, though.
I'm spent.
This should not be a problem, though. We have a fuzzy orange Dave.
Excellent work.
Okay, for some reason I didn't think that would be the end of it, but we did lose another clone. which means we're going to need a version 3 of Kitsune at some stage. But we have some promotions. So, House T is promoted, and we'll earn the precision shot. Okay, Angel goes up to Lieutenant 3, and that puts him at the same level as Tarquin. So concealment. When you move to high cover, enemies without special abilities will not target the soldier. It does not work if any enemies have line of sight to the soldier's starting position. Even cover being flanked. Okay, that could be helpful. In the zone. Killing a flanked or uncovered target with your primary weapon does not confer an action loss. Hit and run. Your first standing shot each turning it's an it's not cost function. What's the difference between these? Oh, if he kills. We have the aggression, so we have the increased crit chance. Hollow targeting, obviously. I'm inclined to hit and run here. Concealment is good, but it seems a bit more circumstantial than just being able to shoot flanked targets twice. Especially as we go into the enemies with much more hit points. I'm going to take hit and run. 92 aim. He's not going to miss very often. And finally we have Bordel, who is a scout or a sniper. With 65 aim, I'm going to make him a scout rather than a sniper. We can always use extra scouts. And second clone, Kitsune, KIA. Okay, panic in Canada is decreased. We damaged phalanx armor, which is probably why we want to build some more of those. Okay, so situation room. Let's also grey market, because I didn't actually get rid of my damaged stuff from last time. So that goes 90. So that leaves me with 160 credits. What can I do in the officer training school? Not much. I can go for field officers, and that allows me to go up to majors, which could be helpful. We have Scilabs. Now, here's where I was kind of thinking things here. I think Kentrim is definitely in the Sci School. Desert Claw definitely is not going to be in the Sci School. I would have liked Tarquin to be in there. Why can Tarquin not be in the Sci School? I'm going to have to look that up. Did I give him a gene mod? No, I didn't. He has 100. He should be able to. He might be too high level, I guess. So he's now in psionic training. There's a claw weird system I don't think we're going to use. It does seem worryingly circumstantial as to when I can do that. Oh well. So we have a 58% mind fray going on for the Zeratul. That might be... I don't know. We'll have a look. We'll see what we can manage with that. Meanwhile, we have some spare cash. I think we are saving for metallurgy at this stage. But I think the other thing we... enhanced beam optics, increased damage for beam and laser pulse weaponry, definitely something I want to consider. But... oh, there's also the improved Steve. Why is there so much stuff? Okay, first off, we're going to manufacture another 2 suits of armor. Leaves me with 100. We're then going to go... I think I had a look at there were some weapons I could get for... where are we looking? No, here it is. So here's where I was sort of looking. We have the Phoenix Cannon, we have the Laser Lance, which is modified heavy laser mounted for a mech. We're going to manufacture one of those. Just for an increase on our mech suits. And then that leaves us with 50, which I think is just going to be... I think we're just going to save that. We might even actually hire 2 new soldiers. So we're definitely not going to save that. Okay. Scan for activity. New request from India, and we have interrogated the Fin Man. Laser weaponry research credit earned. Okay. Does that count towards it? Probably not. Okay. What I'm thinking here now is Illyrium, because actually, even though it's a slow project, we are at the point where we want to start building some Illyrium generators in terms of facilities, because obviously this would be a better use of our time than to build more fission generators and have to build more of them. You know, we might as well just go straight up to the next level if we can afford to do it. Satellite transfer, India, 2 engineers. India is one of the places we will be putting a satellite up, so that's not actually a problem. Psi Corps. Well, actually, no, this is the Mech Corps that has begun.
The cybernetic interfaces are holding stable, but they're of no use without a cybersuit to interface with.
I don't know, actually. This seems like something that might actually be helpful anyway.
I suggest we manufacture one immediately. When our new mech trooper equips that suit, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with its capabilities.
I mean, he's in a metal shell. It's not as if he can't have any injuries to his arms and legs. Even if it was just to replace the arms and legs, this wouldn't be necessarily a bad thing. Less chance of an injury. I mean, admittedly, losing a leg isn't likely to necessarily kill you, but honestly, you'd be able to fight on even if it was slightly damaged. Well, maybe I'm overthinking this, but okay. Let's go to engineering. So, we have our augmented soldiers. If we go to the barracks, we can view soldiers. Bordeaux. So as you can see here, the skeleton is now a skeleton. Abilities. Collateral damage. Area of effect attack destroys most cover and it hits sellable targets for 34% damage. Cannot cause critical hits. Reserve collateral damage. Next up. Damage control. Gains 1.5 damage reduction for the next 2 turns. Heat ammo 50% versus robotic enemies. Retrieve additional uses. Okay. I'm thinking here damage control just for the continuing battle here, because I don't think mechs can use cover that well. So anything that will enhance that is probably worthwhile. He has our Mech 1 Paladin. We're building an upgrade to the minigun. And we'll consider the rest of that as we get to it. What's the minigun stats in this one, actually? 5 to 9, long range. Precludes suppression with this weapon. Okay, so we can't suppress. But 5 to 9 damage is not a bad thing to have. So we should hold on to that. As we can see here, now we have some people who we actually want to do psionic training. We're now going to send Ashton through this. And he apparently can learn regen biofield, so that might be linked to his... Not linked to that. Still, I think I'm going to take... Neural feedback actually is probably really more helpful than Mind Fray, but I'm going to take the Mind Fray anyway. So Demian is now on psionic training. Lucan also did the thing here. So Bombard. Launch your throw grenades over exceptionally long distances. Oh, and he has a different set to the other one. Platform stability. All shots taken before costly actions have plus 10 aim, plus 10 critical chance. Don't aim for the purposes of rocket scatter if the soldier's not moved. There's half point of damage reduction at all times. Confers plus 15 defense when in Overwatch until the unit takes an Overwatch shot. Rockets and grenades do additional 50% damage. I'm going to take this because I have a feeling we're going to load him out that way. So, there we go. And minigun, obviously. But we'll obviously need to find some upgrades that will actually allow him to launch weapons. Bombard still. Is there an archer class? Ah, okay. So it actually reclassified them as it goes with that. But then Shogun is obviously that thing. Alright. Interesting. Carry on. Unfortunately, we only have one heavy laser being built at the moment.
Satellite uplink complete.
Okay, so now we have that done. We can't do that because our satellites won't be built for a few days. When was that going to happen? There were some satellites being built. Must have completely missed something. Okay, new support corporal for 2 engineers for 3 UFO flight computers. I'm actually going to dispatch that. So as we now have a new corporal. Always happy to have extra soldiers. Do we need another engineer or a medic here? We have 5 medics, so we can probably afford to have another engineer. So, Grenadier. Additional damage to enemies. Primary weapons, rocket launchers, primary mech sidearms, negates long range accuracy penalty with sidearms shooting beyond 14 meters. We'll take the robotics thing there. And also have to rename you something in the future. You're definitely not a clone, so I'll have to find a new name for you at some stage. Right. Was Warhammerite on my Psycore list? He wasn't, actually. So I'm going to leave that alone for the moment. I do have 2 captain billets. Why haven't I not used these? Because apparently nobody can be a captain. Angel can be a captain. Okay. Scorpion 12 tires gain double the base damage reduction from cover. Now the downside is he's not going to be within 12 spaces very often. I mean, he might well be, but he's not that sort of thing. So I'm going to take the squad takes +5 defense in cover. The other one is better, but 5 defense is better than no defense. And I'm wondering why Tarquin can suddenly not gain anything at the moment here. He should be our other guy who can be that
The
rank.
new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
Do we want to augment another one? Mize definitely seems like a possible candidate for this. We don't have the resources at the moment, but I'm thinking Mize is probably one of the better options at this stage. Maybe going down to Zelios, who apparently we can rebuild Zelios while he's gravely wounded. Or we go for the max power Sammy, which actually is not a bad option either. Otherwise, I need a little more cash. We will have some cash incoming, of course, because we're about to do a we're about to do this mission. So we're sending the extraction squad. It's actually left us alone recently. It normally likes putting mission ships for this. Squad size limited. Okay. So we have 4. We shall go with the Tarquin. It's been a while. He is back. Okay. Who else could we send here? We could send a Steve, but I think Steve is, generally speaking, a bit hit and miss at this point. At least on this sort of mission. I'm tempted to send a mech. I'm tempted to send you. High-cap magazines and a scope. Because if we're going to do this, we're going to do this properly. Okay. So we're sending out Tarquin a big giant mech. I might even send a... Who would be best here? I'm looking at people who are close to leveling up, but I do need people actually... I could send Markalor as well. We'll send a Warhammerite because he's actually very close, and a good medic is always something to be appreciated on these sorts of missions. Thanks, armor, heavy laser rifle. Alloy plating. Because, dear God, we are not losing Tarquin at this point in the game. Heavy laser rifle, and we will have an alloy plating on you as well. And that leaves one, who I think needs to be an engineer of some kind. I would like to put you down, but You're actually quite close to leveling, so we're going to take you. Phalanx armor. Laser rifle. HE grenades and medkits. What have we got extra uses of those? He doesn't have a smoke grenade by default anyway, or he's supposed to have a smoke grenade by default. Alright, we'll go to laser sight just to make sure of things. But, that is the team. We are going with our first mech mission. Against Xcom. So, let's go get our operative back, and let's go and see what we can manage here. Until the next time.